Hello everybody on YouTube. Welcome to the very first video game I have ever owned, Pikmin. Now this game is very near and dear to my heart, and I appreciate every bit of it. Now, y'all don't want to hear my life story about it, you just want me to get into the game, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, okay, I still have save file information. Now, before we begin, I just want to say, I want to do this whole thing without continuing to last save. No resetting, I mean. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's hope I'm not too rusty. I'd make a Star Trek reference here, but, well. There he is, the man himself. Looks imposing. Poor guy flew right into that. So, Olimar was supposed to be on vacation, and, well, I guess that's one way to start it out. I mean, I've had duds on my vacations before, but not quite like this. So where are we? Uh-oh. Talk about your fixer-upper. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out. I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone, and I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. Which is... it sounds strange, I know. My life support systems can function for only 30 days, but if I can't repair the dolphin by then, no. Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Or else... So, let's start at the beginning area, and I might as well show this real quick. You can go here, punch your ship, and talk to it. Recovered 0 of 30 ship parts. One more will bring us to another area, but as you can see, well, I mean, how is Olimar gonna fix this on his own? Well, we're just gonna have to see about it. And hey, look at this. Looks yummy. Oh, that looks yummier. And now it looks painful. The taste of pain. What is this? A strange thing has appeared before me. I'd barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I should call this an onion too. Personally, I don't like onions, but... well, this one looks tastier than an actual... well... let's go ahead and zoom our camera in. And this thing always looked like a Hershey's Kiss to me. See, look at that. Does it look yummy? It looks yummy to me. Let's not eat it, though, because it is one of our first, well, you'll see. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and is now producing an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light. It sways back and forth without the benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. That sounds like a channel name, by the way. So, let us press A. Aw, look at that little guy. Just a little guy. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Thinking it has done no visible damage, it just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the pick brain carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. And that is a trademark, by the way. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A. I'll call it with B. It'll react to C and X as well. I'll explain that when I get around to it. And you can use L, R, and Z to change the camera angles, whereas A throws. Here we are. You killed it. A throws, B calls him back with your whistle. Gosh, violent little guy. Now the C stick will guide him around and play a funny little trumpet sound. So, I was gonna say noise and sound at the same time, but I'm already failing you guys. And there we go. Let the tractor being carried in. Now we got 2 more. Astonishing! Onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some sort of food that can propagate more Pikmin. Onion seems to be sort of an incubator. Needless to say, I must study the strange lay of form more. So, Olimar, even though he's a freight driver delivery guy, he likes to study flora and fauna a lot. You'll see that in the later games. He's a very scientific-minded guy, if I say so myself. And, I used to be more, less scientifically minded as a kid. I thought more on emotion, kinda, whatnot. But, nowadays I like to say my sense of logic... What are you doing over there? Come on, help out. Make yourself useful! Yeah, the Pikmin are like children. You have to guide them around and just parent them. Especially in this game, since their AI is not super great. Let me get closer to my mic so you can hear me better. Not that I need to tell you that, but whatever. Now, this is pretty much the name of the game. Just raise Pikmin. As you get more of their numbers, you can let them carry more and more stuff, and later we'll be able to fight enemies. Now, this game is all about multitasking, something I'm not super good at. Oh, and these are pellets, by the way. Yeah, as you can see, they're getting more Pikmin. Yeah, I don't know how much of this I have to really explain. Really, I like to let the games speak for themselves a lot of times. So, maybe that'll make my job a bit easier. I say my job, but, well, just starting out on YouTube, so I'm still learning. Oh no, I only need 1 more. Maybe if you push extra hard... No, I'm kidding. Don't overwork your little guys. I work jobs where... Talk about my life stories and all. I work jobs where they hired as few people as possible and squeezed as much work out of us as they could, so they wouldn't have to pay as many of us. Yeah, it's... I didn't like it. That's why I'm not working there anymore, thankfully. Now that we got enough Pikmin, we can push the cardboard box. Yay. Pikmin are as curious as children. They are like children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. Yeah, I like to think of that a lot, the whole glimmer of hope shining in your heart. It just felt nice. Anyways, if I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. Some all I've learned the Pikmin conduct. I didn't read that fully. Okay, yeah, I can explain that. Press A to do the... I already said that. What am I talking about? Here's our first ship part, by the way. I love that old GameCube music. So nice. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. A ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By stroke of pure luck, I've already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how'll I get it back to the Dolphin? Olimar can only have so much luck. I mean, he's lucky to find the thing that'll help him take off, but you gotta raise more Pikmin. As I said, name of the game. Now, under the box is something important that we'll get to later. Here, let's put more Pikmin on these pellets, that way they'll carry them faster. I'm throwing them for now, but you can use the C-stick to lead them. I might have mentioned that. I'm sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. I just got done with my Zelda 1 Let's Play, and I'm just, finding out how to do this next. So the Dolphin's main engine. It's pure luck that I found this piece. First, with this I can at least lift off. But, how are you gonna have the tools to lift it? Well, I mean, you got the Pikmin, of course. They'll lift things, but how many monkey wrenches do you have to be able to put that thing together? Who knows, maybe the Pikmin magically know how to do that. And we'll just see. Maybe by the power of Nintendo logic, it'll all work out in our favor. I might clip this. Alright, here's a funny little bit of dialogue coming in a moment. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. Guess I'll try to get it done at once by repeatedly tapping A. Notice that when I add them to the group, they have a bright color, but if they're not, yeah, they'll give off a glow whenever they're dismissed. As a kid, I always called it pausing them. Like so, push X, they'll just stand there, stare at you like a bunch of weirdos. I'll give them a break. They deserve a little break, they work hard. I mean, we just began. I don't know why I'm... Now, we have an extra 25 Pikmin with us. We only need 20, but I like to get as much as possible. I thought about doing a Nuzlocke challenge where I only have a certain number of Pikmin, but I might... I don't know. I'll see about it in a future video. Alright guys, put your backs into it. It's not like I pay you or anything. Well, to be honest though, really, you don't pay these guys? They're just helpful little dudes, and they just help you out without asking. And I'm appreciative. Here, oh, watch this. Just stand there and hold it. Stand there and... I'm halting you right... Okay, no, don't be mean. Just let him keep working. They don't have stamina or anything, thankfully. I'm so glad that old games aren't that meticulous about... or that they don't have as much intricate detail of mechanics like... Oh my gosh, if Pikmin had a stamina meter, oh my gosh, that would make the game way more insufferable. It should be as simple as possible. Never cared for stamina meters. And there we go. It's the power of Nintendo magic. It is now up and running. So how'd they fix it without touching it? You just beat that guy without touching him. Welcome to the Salty Spit. Listen to this music. Oh yeah, I've always loved this tune. It's so underrated. Oh glorious, with the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. A glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. Indeed. And so now, you can see that Olimar is going back to the ship after calling the Pikmin back to the Onion. Make sure your Pikmin are with you, or near the Onion or the ship by the end of the day. Otherwise, you will lose them. You'll be able to see a chart in a little bit, detailing it. And there we are. We have made it. One day since impact, I've somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hakatate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? Dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. And I cannot wait to explore it either, because it's my favorite level. So, you can see this Pikmin population graph. Sprouted 25, lost none, left none behind. I mean, this is the tutorial level, so it's not really going to bombard you too much. So 29 parts in 29 days, I think we can manage. So next time, I believe we will be able to guide Olimar, or at least take the first step and to guide him back home. And here's the next place. I'll do that in the next episode, though. So with that, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you then. Take care.